What's the best online business idea you should start as a beginner? Now, in this video, I want to share with you the best business ideas you can start as a beginner. Now look, I want to give you all the fundamentals that you need to know before starting any business online. When it comes to doing business online, one thing you must surely understand is that it's a transactional thing. You are exchanging something. It could be exchanging a product or a service. It could be entertaining. If it's entertaining, if it's educating, it means you're transacting knowledge. There are very many things you can transact online and you get paid big sums of money just because of that. Now, before we go into different ideas, I want to give you basics. Basic number one, or fundamental number one. Understand that doing business online is a transactional thing. You have to have something that you are ready to offer. Now you could be wondering, what should I offer? Maybe I'm starting, I do not have any skills. I want to let you know that there are hundreds of ways on how you can have something to offer online. The most important thing is, or the first step that you should start with, is identify what you can do better online. Because if you start from your point of strength, then you are already ahead. Why? It will become easier for you. How sad would it be to start by selling item X, yet you'd be so good in item Y? Think about that. Now, many people lose it from this level. They choose the wrong thing. Someone is a very good salesman, but you find them dancing on TikTok. Yes, dancing is also good, but it may not be as valuable as sales. It may not be as valuable as selling cars. It may not be as valuable as doing something different. And okay, if you're so good and you're so good in entertainment, good, do that. So the first step I want you to grasp is that you should start from your point of strength. Analyze yourself. When I'm with my friends, when I'm with my friends, what do I do? And they really appreciate me. What am I good at? Okay, now if you're an expert in anything, or if you studied anything, that would be a good point to start from. If you're a doctor, if you're a nurse, you can start by just giving free advice online, and you'll do what? You will start getting money. Before we talk about how will I get money, the most important thing is to know that any field that you start with, if you do it right, you will definitely be able to get money online. So step number one, make sure that you have made the right choice to do the right thing where you have a competitive advantage. Where you have a competitive advantage, it will help you to grow faster. You'll not be frustrated when things get tough. Why? Because you're doing something that you love. You're doing something that you know. You're doing something where you have a competitive advantage. So that's the step number one. Step number two, after you've identified what you can do online, you need to do some research on this field so that you can understand the dynamics on how these things work online. Now, good news is there is no idea that you're going to come with and it's going to completely be new that no one has ever done it. Definitely, there are people who will have ever done such kind of an idea. Anyway, even if you came with an idea that is completely new, there is a room for doing research on how you present it. When you do that, now we can talk about what business ideas should I start with. I think that question is a little bit vague. Why? Simply because what will apply to me may not apply to you. The best thing is you to analyze yourself. Know that, okay, I think I can do this better than most people, or this is where I have a competitive advantage. If you can speak, or if you can educate, or if you can give counseling, okay, if you can sell something, if you're passionate about cars or about any other thing, yes, that would be a good start. If you're passionate about watches, about phones, about what? that would be a good point to start from. I would advise that if you know anything about anything, start by education. You can start by just educating people about anything that you know. That if you whether you know any things about agriculture, there are hundreds and millions of people who are interested in agriculture. If you know something about cars, if you know something, as I already said, once you've identified you also do some research to make sure that, okay, you are ahead. So we are saying start by educating people about each and everything. Then from there, on details on how to delve down into that, that will be another video, which is why you should actually subscribe, because we'll be releasing videos intended to help you to start earning online, to do something online. Field number 2, you can actually grow faster digital marketing services. Now, when it comes to digital marketing services, it's a broad thing. It's a broad thing. Here we are talking about things like website designing, social media marketing, and many other things, search engine optimization. What I'm trying to say is you can start a business in the area of digital marketing. Why? Because marketing services are valuable and they are going actually to keep relevant once you've identified it. Why? There are very many businesses out there who need clients, and if you can help them to get clients, you'll be in business. If you know anything about Facebook ads, Instagram, that would be a good place to start. In other videos, I'll be sharing with you how to do social media marketing specifically, so that we go deep into it, so that you can understand how you'll be able to do it. Another field that you can start with as a beginner is you can start a YouTube channel. Just like this. You can start a YouTube channel and talk about anything that you're passionate about or anything that you're interested in. Now, when it comes to a YouTube channel, one of the things that you would need to understand before delving into it is, one, you will actually need to give it time. But when it starts paying, it pays big, and it will be able to pay you big. That is content creation. Another field that you can start from as a beginner actually is, you could be having something that you're doing already. You could be having a job that you're doing. Just turn on the camera and show people what you're doing. As simple as that. Just turn on the camera and show people what you're doing. Now, by doing that, you'll be creating authority in that field. Whether you're selling what, whether you work in which office, you can just start by breaking down to people, okay, this is how my day goes. To be like vlogging, but then you be at your work. By doing that, you build a following. You build an audience of people who are interested in you. And when this happens, these people are going to come with different opportunities. Say, if you're a builder, if you're a mechanic, you start getting people coming and they be giving you business thing, which means it will be another way of marketing your business, which will indirectly or directly give you business, and you'll be making money online. Now, instead of becoming a consumer, a content consumer, just consuming content is big, find a way of how you can also start producing content. If you have any question or any business idea that you'd want me to talk about, just drop it down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, because we are going to come up with new videos that are going to be intended, that are going to be focused on helping you to do business online, to succeed online. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed.